Alright folks, Pigeon's Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case World Edition. We're playing God Save the Prince. This is Case 1. Prince Albert ended up getting killed in a phone booth with some poisonous gas that was released. It's pretty darn cool. Anyways, let's head on to Chapter 2 where the Queen wants to speak with us. Man, we must be in trouble. I agree. She must know we're busy investigating her grandson's murder. What happens if we don't go? The castle has plenty of dungeons. Follow me. Alright, we're going. Her Majesty will receive you shortly. Wait here and don't touch anything. Well, there's that famous British politeness for you. Ace, you're right. If this is the Queen's castle, then the victim lived here too. Do you think there might be some clues here? Come on, let's have a look around while we wait for the Queen. Wow, the treasure room. Oh, the Queen's a suspect. Say what? That's nuts. That's cool. All rise for Her Majesty, Queen Mary III. So, you are investigating my grandson's murder. We will be keeping a very close eye on the investigation. The killer, when caught, must be brought to us. Ma'am, we can't really do that. This isn't the Middle Ages. We have rules and... well, we are the law. We want this killer caught and brought before us before we finish our afternoon tea. They will pay for the terrible crime. Is that clear? Alright, Your Majesty, can you tell us anything about your grandson? Did he have enemies? Would anyone wish him any harm? Enemies? Preposterous. Everyone adored Albert. Servants, the public, his family. When I taught him how to ride a horse, even his pony adored him. Now away with you, and bring us his killer. You're not going to have us beheaded if we don't, are you? We are not amused. She doesn't have the little red spot on her, so it's definitely not her, but that's still funny. Pretty neat that they included her. Again, I'm loving the World Edition. You guys can let me know in your comments about this case whether or not you like this new area. I'm already liking it better. It's got a lot of like real world stuff. Open book, lantern, sword, key, diamond, antlers. Should be somewhere up here? No. There. Just, you know, all the other ones with Griswold, Pacific Bay, I love that they created their own towns, but now they're actually making a real world, and that's kind of cool to me. Nice little change of pace. What a place, Ace. Can you imagine living here? It must be like being an exhibit in a museum. But I've got to say, there's some cool stuff. Look at the suits of armor. And that sword you picked up? You want to have a duel? On guard. That's the prince's crown on the hilt, too. What are those blue crystals on it? They can't be jewels. Better collect a sample. And I'm going to be level with you. I don't know much about books, so you're going to have to tell me why you picked that one up. Oh, right. Someone's ripped a page out. Well, come on. Let's get your dusty kit so we can find out what was written there. Ace, our scientists created a new device to collect substances. We're really proud of it. It vacuums up samples from any surface. Thought we could use it on these crystals. Don't worry if you don't get all the particles first time around. Not everyone is good at using it as me. But good luck anyway. So do we get a new... Yes! Cool. A very new investigation thing. Ace, how'd you collect those crystals so quickly? You're an absolute natural. Well, I'll let you rest whilst I take this sample to Lars. Let's see if he finds anything interesting about these blue crystals you found on that sword. Yeah, interesting. Blue crystals. Ooh, 3 hours for chapter 2. I'm confused. It usually never happens. You're right, Ace. You retrieved the text from the missing page in that book you found in the castle. What does when beggars die, there are no comments seen mean? I guess we should get this to DuPont to decipher. Let me just grab a very strong coffee first. I'm loving Jack. I'm loving Mr. Archer. 12 hours. Alright. So I'll see you guys back here in 12 hours because I gotta grab a whole bunch of stars. Some pitching against 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, pitching against 88, we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We are in London. Let's finish this off. Hey Ace, what do you think of this lyric for a song? She had eyes like blue crystals. Really cool, like a hot summer sunshine across a swimming pool. Lars isn't just an awesome forensic scientist, he's also an epic metal band. How cool is that? Thanks, man. I'm sure Ace doesn't want to talk about death metal. You want to talk about those blue crystals you found on the victim's sword. Those crystals are actually calcium hypochlorite. They're an old-fashioned cleaning product. Thing is, they're poisonous. I found traces of the same poison used to kill your victim. Say what? We need to find who was using these cleaning crystals on that sword. I checked who does the cleaning at the castle. It's a chambermaid called Enid Grimshaw. Ace, I think you need to talk to her. Uh-oh. Housekeeper. Always something going on with that housekeeper. See what's going on. Oh, Ace, Ace, wherefore art thou, Ace? Is this a clue I see before me? Oh, quit talking in riddles, DuPont. What have you got on this message Ace found in the castle? Quit? Dommage? You didn't pay attention to school, Archer? Then you'd have to been able to recognize this message is from your killer. What? How did you work that out? When beggars die, there are no comets seen. Is a quote from Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar, but the next line is, the heavens themselves blazed forth the death of princes. The death of princes? This Shakespeare quote is about dead princes, like our victim. And I took the liberté of asking that garçon in forensics to check that book. He found traces of tea and horsehair. It is your killer's message, Ace. I swear it. This means just one thing. You were looking for a killer who quotes Shakespeare. Ah. Jeez, I was afraid DuPont was about to recite the whole of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, you're right. If the killer is such a Shakespeare fan, they must have spent a lot of time in the theater. Let's go check it out again. Definitely. What about you, Enid? Am I in trouble? Honestly? I've never done anything wrong in all my life. Well, you're not in trouble, Miss Grimshaw. We just want to ask you about Prince Albert's murder. It's just... Can I get you some tea? I usually have a fresh pot on around now. Miss Grimshaw, we gotta... Perhaps some cake? Maybe I could find some cake? Miss Grimshaw, we're here to ask about Prince Albert's murder. You've used a lot of poisonous chemicals when you're cleaning the castle. Have any of them gone missing? Well, none that I know of. Are you saying I stole something? I'm no thief, I swear. I never steal from the prince. He was such a good master. He was so nice. Who would want to kill him? Ace, I think this is a dead end. And a woman crying is like my greatest fear. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Somewhat with you. Just run and hide. And I love how we have the helicopter now instead of the car. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, we got quite a bit of stuff around here. Not the map. Okay, so torn pieces. We got perfume bottles here. Tiara. Here. Dog. Ruby. That, nope. Pigeon. That's not a pigeon. Come on. Oh, snap. Post past Carmen. Nice. And coins? Yeah. I'll take coins. Why in God's name did you pick up a disease-ridden, mangy old pigeon? Get this thing off of me! Squawk, squawk! Son of a! Well, that was horrible. Turns out it was a carrier pigeon. I got the scroll off its back. You better clean up the message on it. It's all faded. And I need to clean it up too. Can I use that torn paper you found? No? Alright, well if it's a clue, better put the pieces back together then. Now for Jack, some people have been saying that his expressions match my expressions when we do it, so I haven't really been watching it over again, but I'll definitely have to start looking for that when I start editing. Alright, oh, it's like a rival. Nice job, Ace. So those torn pieces you found at the theater make a painting of some rich kids? Yeah, you're right. This is a painting of Prince Albert and Count Rupert when they were younger. Their names are on it. Good idea. By the looks of this picture, they weren't the best of pals. Let's go speak to that Count again. And I do have to mention that some people mention that the Count actually looks a lot like Adam Bentley. And I can see the resemblance a little bit, but I definitely know it's not Adam Bentley. Say what? Darn, Ace, that scroll you found on the pigeon said the prince is finally dead. Someone was sending a message about Prince Albert. And you're right, it looks like there's some kind of code at the bottom of the message. Do you think you can decipher it? I sure hope I can. Ooh, am I gonna be able to get through the whole chapter? That'd be nice. Probably not. You have to probably look at something. Alright, so that's S... Nope, that's definitely not it. SQR. CHGH2? Alright. It actually kind of matches that. It usually doesn't. Great job, you worked out the code on that pigeon scroll in no time. We have a hacker working for us back at the bureau. Elliot's, a little weird. We better get this code to him. New member. You know what? He actually looks a little bit in the face like Justin Bieber, I think. Brother. Alright, what's up, Adam? What's up, not Adam, Count Rupert. So, Mr. Rupert, Ace found this painting of you and the victim. Doesn't look like you were the best of friends, does it? Oh, you found that, did you? Well, one did order for that to be destroyed. Well, one supposes you want the truth. Truth is that Albert was a downright bully. One despised him. Oh, everyone thought he was Prince Charming, but underneath all the smiles, he was more like Prince Charmless. When we were younger, Albert bullied one frightfully. He made all the servants call me Poopert. Once he poured the hot tea over my head. Every time he drinks a cup of Earl Grey, one remembers the indignity. And at boarding school, Albert trained our polo pony to rear up when one tried to ride it. It was too much. So you hated him because he picked on you. But that's what cousins do. It's normal. One is not normal. One is royalty. As Shakespeare says, as jewels lose their glory if neglected, so princes they're renowned if not respected. And one demands respect. Yeah, but respect doesn't come with birth, your majesty. It's earned. Oh, one will see about that. Okay. I definitely think he's the murderer. I'm just gonna say it right here. He could not be, but man, he is building a huge case for him. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in 9 hours with Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Let's figure out. Oh, Archer. Shouldn't you be at the gym, pretty boy? And who's this you're with? Didn't know you were dating someone. Yeah, very funny, Elliot. This is Ace, our new detective, so why not grow a personality and be helpful? Oh, so you're the one who brought me this code. Thanks for that. I needed something to get me to sleep. So boring. It's so boring and yet it took you 9 hours? Calm down, buddy. It's a simple substitution code. A child could have cracked it. It spells out the name Klaus Weissman. Well, that's gotta be Brother Klaus. So he was the one who wrote that message celebrating the prince's death. Right, let's get some answers from the Mad Monk. See you later, brains. Cheers, Archer. Hope you get your killer or whatever. What's up, Brother Klaus? I see you have returned. What do you want, heathens? You interrupted my dinner of moldy crackers and a cold tea. Brother Klaus, explain this message. You were happy that the prince was dead? Oh, well, you cannot shame me. When you told me the prince was dead, I was delighted. I sent my favorite carrier pigeon with that message to a fellow believer to celebrate the news. That prince was a symbol of everything that is evil in this country. Inherited power, sin-loving freedom. He had to be destroyed if a new order is to be created. Destroyed? Are you confessing? You murdered him to create a new order? How dare you? I don't kill. I'm just a messenger. No, some other righteous soul removed Albert. Messenger, huh? Spreading fear and relishing murder. What else have you got planned? Blowing up Parliament? Well, as Shakespeare says, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but as battalions. My mission hasn't even begun. Alright, he may not be the murderer for this case, but he is going to play a part coming up. Man, have we stepped back in time, Ace? Castles, swords, and mad monks? Any minute now, Robin Hood is going to swing through the window and tell us he killed Prince Albert. Anyways, so Prince Albert was murdered with poison gas on a London street by a tea-drinking, horse-riding, Shakespearean-quoting killer. If you ask me, we should just arrest Brother Klaus. That mad monk confessed to being delighted that the prince was dead. But yeah, it's not enough for a conviction. What about Count Rupert and the Queen? Could this be a royal plot? You're right. Perhaps we should tread carefully with royalty. There's no telling what they might do. All rise for His Majesty, Prince Rupert of England. What? Prince Rupert? I thought it was just Count Rupert. Ha 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 ha. Daft little peasant, don't you see? As heir to the throne, one is now prince. And one has come to make you pay for insulting us. Guards, arrest Senior Trooper Ace and Jack Archer. Oh, crap. Oh, that sucks that we got arrested. Hopefully we can get out of it. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next case. This is the first time we've actually been arrested in a case that I can remember. So, Pigeon Ace 88, over and out.